Thanks for watching. This clip was from our live video exclusively on odds.com. To see the whole video, click the link below. Get paid in full. We are going to start off on Tuesday's action, 7 p.m. Eastern. Akron Zips 0-1 at Ohio Bobcats. Ohio opening up at minus 25.5. That's already moved to minus 27.5, and this total sitting at 57.5. So it's gone up about a half point since its opening. Akron coming off a horrific 0-8 season. Opened this year with a 58-13 loss at home to Western Michigan. It was pretty funny. Akron opened their season off with a fake, with non-side kick. Not fake, I say, just with non-side kick. And they got it, but of course they were offside. And then everything falls apart. Freshman quarterback Zach Gibson, 18 of 30 for 125 yards, 1 interception. He didn't look awful. The team looked bad. Akron's offense will improve this season, but that's a very easy thing to say. Last year, last in the entire FBS, averaging just 10 points per game. Ohio coming off 30-27 loss at Central Michigan. UNLV transfer Armani Rogers was not on the field much. He ran 7 times for 32 yards, threw 3 passes, completing 1 for 4 yards. It was freshman Curtis Rourke, the brother of Nathan Rourke, who was the 2019 starting quarterback. Curtis saw most of the action, 12-19, 231 yards, 2 TDs. And last year, Ohio beat Akron 52-3. Let's start off with the man who went 4-0 in the MAC last year. CMac, how are you reading this Akron-Ohio spot?
I mean, this is pretty easy here. I mean, as again, we saw Akron, how bad they are. I think you got to lay it here with Ohio. Don't know if you want to lay 27.5. I'd do it now before it keeps going up. The Zips are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 on the road. The quarterback situation's a little key. I think Rourke's got to be the guy. I don't know. They play Rogers a little bit, like he runs wildcat type things, but he's not a normal running back. He can't play. That's just, and he'll get hurt if he does. So I think it's just got to be Rourke. But the Zips are still really bad. I mean, they still are a young team, so I'd go with Ohio here.
Ohio, Max and Akron can break off a couple of runs. I do expect Akron to be better than last year.
Yeah, I think they will get better, Jimmy, throughout the year, you know.
Let's go over to John Ryan in front of the brick. John Ryan, Akron, Ohio.
Brick house.
Well, the Zips are not a good team. They have one game on their schedule this year where they actually could be favored. And that's a reflection of the MAC conference being so much of a disparity between the good teams and the poor teams. So, for example, in this game, my power ratings have Ohio minus 36.
Wow.
And you have to do a double take when you see that. So the line, as Connor Mack pointed out, may not actually even be high enough for this game. I'm leery to lay that kind of wood, knowing that Akron hasn't covered the spread, I think, since Reagan was president. And, seriously, it's been 0-13, I think they are now. And they've lost 17 in a row, and they got crushed last week. I don't see a real solid play here other than the under. And that would be a lean. You just can't throw your hard-earned money at a team like Akron when Akron's involved. We saw what happened with the Dallas Cowboys yesterday with the Steelers. And my power ratings, Dallas is near the bottom. And no kidding, around the Giants and the Jets and that level, and they almost knocked off the best team in football, or at least the one that's undefeated. So this is another example of that, where you just watch it if you can even stand to watch it.
How do you compare Ohio to the team Akron just lost 58-13 to Western Michigan?
Well, it's like a weighted moving average, if everybody knows what that is. So the most recent games are going to get a greater weight, a greater importance than a game that occurred 30 games ago. So my power ratings aren't going year to year, but they will emphasize the incoming freshman class, the redshirt freshmen, and all of that. And then each game going forward, the most recent 3 games in a bundle are the most important games. for everyone in every conference. As a matter of fact, it doesn't matter if it's SEC or the MAC or the Ivy League if they were playing. So it still reflects that, you know, Akron is going the other way, downward, and so is Bowling Green. Ohio is one that is more or less treading water. It's a middle of the road team in the MAC. I still think Buffalo is the premier team in the MAC, and I think they're the team to beat in the MAC. I think they'll win it.
Very, very interesting. I'm hesitant to make any move on this game at this point. Timothy Teffer saying line opened at 22 in his book, already 27.5. Thinks he gets to 29 by tomorrow. Marlon Z has parlayed Ohio, Kent State, and Buffalo. And Dennis Garcia agrees with both moves. It opened at 22 at CMac says, but Dennis agrees with both moves towards Ohio and towards the over, but concerned about a 45-3 type of game. We got Jay Cash rolling with us, Nicola, Marcus ready to go, Marlon Z, Buzznuts, and on our live Periscope, we got Zeke in the house. Great to see you, Zeke. Mark Hunkerfer as well. So any official plays for you fellas on the opener Tuesday night, Akron Zips, Ohio Bobcats?
I'm going to pass. I kind of like the under, Jimmy, but again, if Akron all of a sudden starts scoring and playing football, it's going to go way over. And that's what's keeping me off this game.
CMac, anything for you?
I think I'm going to wait. I might take Ohio here. I mean, it's a lot. I hate laying points like this, but if I do, I got to take it now because it's going to go up, I think. I'll let you know.